Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. Check them out guys, jump online, check out WhatShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WhatShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please guys, check out WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WhatShopping.com. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid review 22QA38. This is for Leo. He wants to remain anonymous. Here we go. Quick wristwatch check before we start. I'm wearing the Milgauss Z Blue. Love this watch. Hi Arch. We enjoy your videos. I would like to remain anonymous. I am an ER emergency physician in my late 40s. I never imagined I would have more than 3 watches, but at the end of 2021, I have these in my collection. In 2021, I sold 5 watches to finance these watches. I think he means pay for these watches. The first watches were Japanese watches. Then my first expensive watch was a 2-tone Tag Heuer, which I still have, but I gave it to my son. I also gave him my IWC Mark 12. My first Rolex was an Air King 14,000, reference for 14000. Then a Datejust 16234 silver dial. My sport watches were a Rolex Submariner 16610 no holes case, a 16613 2-tone, no holes and plastic card. Daytona 11620. That's a steel Daytona, and a Tudor Sub 6929. I bought these Rolex Tudors on eBay since they were cheaper going there. I sold all 4 of them since I was not using them. I knew I made a mistake. I never wore a watch until the start of the pandemic. I started to collect again. I told myself I will never buy from a grey dealer, so I bought 1 Rolex through my AD in 2021. He bought 1 from his grey dealer. Then after 4 months, they started calling me for other watches. I think they wanted to make sure I didn't flip watches. So now where do I go? I went to Patek and AP dealers, but they said I'm not worthy enough for their watches and would not sell me any. Well, I don't think they quite said that. They would have been very polite and but okay, either I keep my collection or sell some stainless steel to start collecting gold Rolex, but I think I have too many watches now. The watches below are all 2021 modern Rolexes. Thanks for your advice, Leo, Dr. Leo. So let's do a quick run through what he's got, then we'll give him some friendly Archie advice. So, okie dokie. I think we've all done that. We've had watches, we sold them, then we realized we made a mistake. And I think we get to a phase now, we're sick of playing the game. Let's keep the stuff we've got. Now he has got a Rolex Submariner a Rolex Submariner 126610. That must be, he's got the black. Then he's got the Rolex Submariner 126610 LV. That's the Summit. 2 very desirable pieces. He's got a Rolex GMT Pepsi Ceramic. Congratulations. A Rolex GMT Root Beer. That's the 2-tone. Then he's got a Yachtmaster 40. an OP36, a Datejust 16234, a steel Daytona, a Tudor GMT, and a Tudor Black Bay Chrono. Okay, so we've got a beautiful selection. When I look at watches for people, I say, you know, firstly, if you're not sure of how you want to build your collection, cover your bases. You want to have a diver, you've got 2 subs. You want to have a GMT, you have got 2 GMTs. Actually, as a diver, you've also got the Yachty. Then you want to have some sort of chrono. You got a Daytona in steel. Man, that's winner winner chicken dinner. And as a dress watch, the Datejust, you've got the Datejust white gold bezel. It's a nice 16234. It's a little bit small, 36 mil, but it's not terrible. So, you know what there? I think you got a nice little ensemble. Now, I got to tell you, Leo, you are a doctor. Doctor, give me the flu. Let's not have medical privilege, white medical privilege here, where you say, I went to Paddock and AP dealers, but they said I'm not worth. Now, they would not have said that to you. The problem is you haven't spent enough money to get one of these watches. And, you know, the whole problem is, see, I think you're being a bit of a dick. Because which Paddock, which AP? See, if you would have gone in there and you wanted to buy a Calatrava or something in the dress line, I'm sure they would have been able to help you. But no, you probably wanted an Aquanaut or a Nautilus. And see, it doesn't work like that. They're very hot. And same with AP. You probably went in there thinking you could get a Royal Oak in steel. No. So let's get away from that white doctor privilege, okay? Let's move away from that. Basically with Paddock, you know, I would get something like a 5196 precious metal manual wine Calatrava, beautiful piece. That's a great addition. So I find that comment you've made there probably a little bit abrasive. So my advice to you is you've got an amazing collection. There's no point. You've got to be grateful. You're a doctor, give me the flu. I got to be honest with you, you've got an amazing collection already. Do you really need to add Paddock? I think you're possibly caught up in the demand for this stuff because they are very hot at the moment. So don't give me that they won't sell it, I'm not worthy. Okay, don't give me that bullshit. Basically, the supply situation, watches for some reason have become extremely collectible. I don't know why. It's just it's just what's happened. So my best advice to you would be to say, you know what, you got an amazing collection. Paddock, AP, you know what? I don't know how serious you are there. I'd possibly add a beautiful white gold Calatrava. That'd be a beautiful addition. Try out the brand. So you don't tell me what models you were looking at. So either I keep my collection or sell some steel and start collecting gold Rolex. No point. I personally would say to you, I think you're better off to stay with what you got. I wouldn't be selling. You're a Viking doctor. You're a doctor. You earn the bucks. Why do you need to sell anything to buy gold? You know, honestly, my advice to you is if you wanted to add some gold Rolex, that's okay. But why do you need to sell? This is again this middle class guilt, upper middle class guilt in your case. Why do you need to sell anything to I don't understand this capitalist argument you've got going there, man. I'm not your enemy. I'm not against you. Work with me, not against me. I wouldn't sell anything you got. If you need to sell stuff, don't sell anything. Keep what you got. You're a doctor. You're making big bucks, for God's sake. You're making the bucks. Would I get maybe one gold Rolex would be good? I wouldn't be selling anything, because the truth is, did you know, Doctor, give me the flu. Did you know that some of the steel Rolexes are actually worth more than gold Rolexes? Yes, sir, that's right. And the root beer in two-tone is actually far more desirable than the solid gold one. Little anomalies like this. The steel Daytona is the best. So my advice to you is, I think if you really want to add a gold Rolex, by all means. They're very hard to get as well. The market has changed. This demand for these things is incredible. See, you haven't quite been honest with me. You said you weren't worthy. See, you didn't tell me what models. I can just imagine Aquanaut or Nautilus. That's what you wanted, wasn't it? Hey, come on, don't fuck with me, Doc. I know the type. So my best advice to you would be, seriously, I gotta tell you, man. You know what? My best advice to you would be to add a nice dress Calatrava. That'd be amazing. That's what I'd be buying. And a gold Rolex, sure. But Doc, don't sell things. You don't have this middle class hissy fit. You're a fucking doctor. A fucking doctor doesn't need to sell shit to buy the next watch. Come on, man. Don't give me that lower middle class guilt. You're a doctor. Why did you go to medical school so that you'd have to nickel and dime? Come on, man. Don't be like that with me, okay? If you need to sell anything, don't buy anything. Just keep what you got. Walk away. If you can't afford it, Doc, if you can't afford it, look in your fucking driveway. What are you leasing? What are you leasing, Doc? What are you leasing when a simple 3 Series would have been good enough? No, it's got to be an M4 competition, I betcha. Or it's got to be a Porsche. It's got to be, Doc, white doctor privilege. That's what I smell. I smell it a mile away. And if you can't afford to buy any more, leave the table. You can't afford to play, get out of the casino, Doc. So that's my advice to you. So my advice, just to reiterate, get a dress Patek, get a gold Rolex, but don't sell anything to afford that. Don't play that guilt trip with me. You're a doctor, give me the flu. Okay, guys, that's my video for today. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some nasty comments. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I desperately need paid reviews to keep me full-time on YouTube. Without your support, I will not survive. Doctor, give me the flu. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.